Mr. President, Excellencies, Heads of States and Governments, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, I commend you for taking the initiative to convene this AOSIS summit, which is taking place 7 years after the last one. It comes at a most challenging time for SIDS, considering the negative impacts of climate changes and the COVID-19 pandemic on our economies. The consequences of climate change pose an existential threat to all SIDS. Sea level rise, extreme weather events, flash floods, marine pollution, coral bleaching, ocean acidification, and marine debris have become common features of our lives. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change report paints a very bleak picture of what the future will look like unless ambitious and concrete actions are taken. COP26 provides us with an opportunity to make our case once again and to reach a worldwide consensus on ways and means of putting our planet back on a sustainable course. We need to ensure that major emitters commit to accelerate actions towards transitioning to lower greenhouse gas emissions. Mauritius is committed to doing its fair share. We shall ensure that by 2030, 40% of our energy requirements will come from renewable resources, and by 2025, the energy consumption in the transport sector will be reduced by 35%. Mr. President, despite our best efforts, many of us will find it more and more difficult to implement the Samoa pathway and to achieve the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, unless major opportunities are created to strengthen our resilience, increase our trading ability, attract foreign investment, and improve access to appropriate technology. Similarly, it is extremely important that SIDS are able to have access to essential, safe, and affordable vaccines. Mauritius welcomes the proposal of the UN Secretary General to establish a multi-dimensional vulnerability index. We look forward to an effective participation of SIDS experts in the preparation of this index. Mauritius also supports the establishment of a high-level group for the purposes of advocacy of the proposed multi-dimensional vulnerability index. Finally, Mr. President, Mauritius fully supports your efforts to establish a permanent office for AOSIS and create an institutional structure for a secretariat. As a former chair of AOSIS and host of the Mauritius Strategy for the Further Implementation of the Barbados Programme of Action, we have always been calling for the institutionalization of AOSIS. Thank you.